had a match scheduled with Ash that fell through twice, Ash Williams. Then offered me someone else from overseas. I said yes, and I think just the logistics of the finances and stuff, just for Sub Kings wasn't viable. So I said, look, I'm willing to wait till whenever. And then I said to him, what about Aiden and I for the absolute title? He said, yeah, you'll think about it. And then a couple of the other matches that were on the card fell through. Al offered me 1 or 2 of the guys on there. I said, yeah, no problem. We can do it for my 77 title, we can do it for Guy's 77 title, whatever he wants. And then those matches I kind of fell through. Some of the guys that were meant to face each other ended up facing each other in like a different weight division and stuff, like in W. And I didn't think I was going to get a match, and then just one afternoon, Al messaged me, asked me if I'm still keen for Aiden, and I said, yeah, of course, bro, I never turned anything down here, so yeah, that's how it really came about. Oh, I think I said to Al, just dare to be great, I think, at 77, it's, obviously I've got the title at 77, I'd say Dill's number 2 at 77. And then it's difficult, we've got a lot of guys in the gym that are fighting at 77, and then we've got Ali at 84, we've got Connor at 93, we've got Johan at 93. These guys are up and comers, so we want to give them a chance to try and grab those titles as well when the time presents itself, and we don't want to really hinder that. And I just thought, an absolute title makes sense. I thought Aiden's also a champion, so he's also an up and comer. I've been on the scene for quite a while, so I thought, why not? Obviously, I've got quite a good reputation within the community and that sort of thing in terms of competing. I wouldn't say that there's many risks. If the only way we really get better is to challenge ourselves and to compete. So I wouldn't say there's really any risks for either of us. There's obviously a lot of rewards with titles. Aiden's got a good name. He's really done well over the last couple of years. Really improved a lot. So have I. Obviously, I did well at Worlds last year. I won the 77 title last year, and obviously this year I won in Rome. I won the Euro title. So it's a big matchup for both of us, and it's a good victory on your resume at the end of the day. So I wouldn't say there's so many risks, but there's quite a bit of reward at the end of it. Not really. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just competing. I know, and we always say this, that at the end of the day, I know these guys and girls that are in the academy, my teammates are always going to be proud of me regardless, win or lose. Obviously, I'm coming to win. I always try and give my all. But I know at the end of the day that these guys and girls and my teammates are going to be proud of me regardless of the outcome of the match. So there's not really anything to lose. And by me stepping up and taking this match, I hope it inspires them to do great things as well. Obviously it's quite difficult, I've got some big bodies in the gym. I'm quite fortunate. Not that I'm the biggest guy, but you know, I've got Bill, who's the giant killer and the giant himself. But you know, I'm fortunate enough to have some similar body types. I wouldn't say they're as big as Aiden, but you know, and then on the skill level, you know, we're just looking to improve our own skill and get good at what we're doing, and just let that show on comp night. Obviously, I'm aware of what he's good at. We're preparing for that and we're training for that, but I'm also preparing my own game and bettering my own game throughout the camp. So at the end of the day, regardless of what happens, we always level up. Yeah, I feel that about everybody that I fight. Obviously, we have to exploit weaknesses, and that's the key to victory and the path to victory. Obviously, we know what we're doing here, and I've got two of the greatest guys, the best guys in the country, you know, by my side in Bill and Nick, that are helping me prepare, and then obviously my teammates, you know, Connor, Ali, Johan, these guys that are helping me prepare, you know, and giving me tips where I can improve and where I can't improve. So obviously we feel like we can exploit things, but you know, he feels obviously he can exploit certain points of my game, and on the night we're going to find out who's better at exploiting, I guess. I think Aiden's a very good competitor. I think he's obviously matured over the last couple of years. I think he's got a lot better, you know, and that's what happens when you compete. You know, I think the more you compete, the better you get. And Aiden's putting himself on the big stages, which is commendable. You know, I know he's been to ADCC twice. He's done relatively well there. He obviously went to Euros this year. I'm sure he's going to do ADCC next year and a couple of international comps again, which is really how you get better. And I think, you know, Aiden's best years are ahead of him. He's still quite young. So yeah, I think he's a really good competitor. And I think, yeah, like I said, his best years are ahead of him. I think I've already cemented who I am as a competitor in South Africa. I don't think the title and win over Aiden, you know, solidifies that more. I think it's just another good notch under my belt when I win. The absolute title obviously gives us a second title in the gym, which we'll be proud of. And I think it just shows the caliber of our gym, you know, and I think we show that regardless of whether we win or lose. But like I said, I think I've already established myself as one of the best competitors in the country, given my track record and what I've done over the last 3 years. So, you know, I think a win over Aiden just solidifies that a bit more. I think last year I had 2 Fight of the Night nominations against Reese and Des. So, you know, like always, I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring my best. You know, I like to push the pace. I like to push the action. Hopefully, I've got a willing dance partner in Aiden with that as well. But yeah, I think just more of the same as we showed last year. You know, like I said, 2 Fight of the Night nominations, and I think Reese and I won Fight of the Night. So I think that says everything you need to know about me. If I have a willing dance partner, I'm willing to engage with them, and you know, if they standoffish, well, you know, there's not much I can do about that. I've had that in the past, but you know, when guys are willing to engage with me, I'll make it the best I can. So yeah, I think come fight night, you're going to see the best of me again. And yeah, I think another Fight of the Night contender.